Welcome back to the Hot Slice. I am creative director of Pizza Today, Josh Cowan. Along with me, the executive editor of Pizza Today, Miss Denise Greer. Hello, Denise.
Hello, Josh. How are you doing this lovely morning?
I'm doing well. I haven't started packing for Expo yet, but it's I've got the suitcase out.
Yeah,
but I haven't started packing it, so but it's getting really close.
Yeah, I already pulled out the black T-shirts that have Pizza Today on them, and then I have to figure out what shoes I'm going to wear because I'm not as cool as Scott Wiener to have pepperoni pizza shoes.
Right.
So I have to figure out what the shoe case is going to be.
And if you do have those pepperoni pizza shoes, you got to stop by the Pizza Today booth and jump in the 360 booth and get your photo taken. You might win $500. We have a supremely dressed competition this year. So if you get some pizza duds, please wear them and show them off in our 360 cam. And so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a blast. Now, I won't be in pizza gear, but I will be in pizza gear in spirit because I do have the gear, but I'm not going to wear it to Expo. So sorry.
We got to work.
Yeah, that's okay. But speaking of Expo, so the podcast is going to be at Expo. So make sure you come to Pizza Day. So at this point, since we're so close, I'm going to tell you, just come to the Pizza Today booth if you want to get on the podcast, and we will go upstairs to a room that overlooks the show floor and do a little mini session to find out all about you and your business. So just make sure that you come to the Pizza Today booth. If none of us are there, just ask the staff member, tell them you want to be on the podcast, and they'll come find me or they'll call me and we'll get you on.
Also, Denise, in an upcoming episode, we're going to do another Ask Pizza Today. So
yes, I love Ask Pizza Today.
Get your questions in. I mean, drop them on Instagram or Facebook. Email Denise, dgreer@pizzatoday.com. But get your questions in, and we will try our very best to answer them or to find someone that can answer them.
Yeah, so if you send them in now, then we have time to get the right answer from the right people. So so make sure you send those in early. We want as many questions as we can get. Hey, who knows? Maybe it'll turn into more than one episode. I wouldn't mind a 2-part.
That would be great.
Ask Pizza Today. So
it's also a good time for us to get together as a staff and hang out because we don't get to do that anymore. So it's always fun to do that anyway.
We love to get together. Exactly. Well,
all right, Denise, tell us about our show today.
So our guests today are Pizza Girls, and that is Jennifer Morales and Phoebe Reckseit from from Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. So they're right in the height of their, crazy Florida season, and they've had a rough go of the pandemic, but they're coming out on the other side. And they've been in the business for so long, they know how to move and
adapt for sure,
and transform in this time.
I have a brief history with the Pizza Girls. It was like one of my very first visits. I think it was 2008 or something like that.
Oh, you were just green going in.
I didn't know a thing about the industry or even almost photographing pizza at that point. But I do remember having a lovely visit to their West Palm location. It was also my first time to West Palm. So it was a lovely spot, lovely visit, and the Pizza Girls are amazing. Like I said, they've been doing it for a long time, and they have a lot of wisdom passed down for sure.
Oh yeah, and don't mind. We asked them about that. We asked them all the advice that they have for anybody else in the industry, and they sure gave it to us. So you're definitely going to want to hang on to the end to listen to their advice because it's really, really sound.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right. Let's get on with Pizza Girls.
Performance Food Service is proud to deliver high-quality products, innovative technology, and custom operational solutions to restaurants of all sizes across the country. The flagship division of Performance Food Group, with deep roots in the restaurant industry, Performance Food Service has been the exclusive distributor of the Roma family of brands for more than 65 years. This signature relationship has allowed Performance Food Service to become a leader in the pizza and Italian segment of food service nationwide. Hear that? That's the sound of a pizza being made with delicious Baccio cheese. For the past decade, Baccio has provided customers exceptional Italian pizza cheese with its signature kiss of buffalo milk. With a superior melt, endless stretch, and a rich, creamy taste beyond compare, Bacio is honored to celebrate this 10-year anniversary with all of its partners. Schedule a demonstration at baciocheese.com/hotslice to learn more. Pizza's your legacy. Build it with Bacio.
Welcome to the show, Jen and Phoebe. So it looks like Josh has actually been to your spot. I have not. So Josh, give us the lowdown.
Yeah, well,
you've got to meet them.
Since then, I know you've moved, but it was 2008, I think, when we were down there. 2008, 2009. It was like one of my first year or two. One of my first visits in general. So I was still learning the whole pizza photography game when I came to your place. But I remember having a great visit there.
Did you guys go easy on him? Did you go easy on him, or did you just torture him from the get-go?
It's pretty good. But yeah, it's great to see you guys again.
Yes,
good to see you too.
Good to see you. So you guys are right in the middle of the Florida, craziness right now, correct? So we thank you for taking time. So what's business like right now with your Palm Beach Gardens spot?
It's been picking up a lot lately.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Northerners who have relocated down to South Florida.
Yeah, I could have done.
It's picking up.
Yeah, I saw a graphic the other day of like everybody that was moving to Florida like over the past year, and I was like, oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. You're gonna be overrun with us. Now, I got a question now. Does that change what you're doing on your menu as you get more and more Northerners? Does that change what you're putting on your menu?
No, I'm from New York. She's from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
We're Northerners. We're transplants too.
Nice.
Everybody is already.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. Everybody is already. That's awesome. That is great.
It's like little New York down here in our South Florida location already. So everybody's from New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. They're all from around there. That's awesome. I love that. Now, I will say I did see the Stephen Colbert.
Oh, you did?
I did see that.
I didn't see it. What's up? What
you don't know about this? Okay, you guys have to tell him about the Stephen Colbert thing because it is hilarious. I'll let you tell him because it's kind of hilarious.
Well, I had a customer send a tweet to Pizza Girls saying that we should send a tweet to Stephen Colbert show because he's trying to give small businesses a small business bump because of COVID. He wanted to give them a little shout out to help give them small businesses a little publicity during COVID and the dog is barking.
Oh, that's all
That's
good.
okay. We all
Cats with
have to have the toy. Okay. So we're so I kind of like okay, I'll send the tweet. But I knew that the tweet had to be something clever and something that would stand out. And what came to mind was over the many years of us, in business, something that people always thought about us is initially when they think of Pizza Girls, they have thought about Pizza Girls as like a strip club or something, like girls. They think girls.
Yeah.
And we're the topless girls. We're the sexy girl. Oh, we thought this was, a different kind of place.
Yeah. Especially in the beginning.
Maybe in Tampa. Maybe in Tampa. Maybe in Tampa,
I'm sorry?
maybe in Tampa, but not in West Palm. So it's good.
So we've heard that, a lot. And so that's what I wrote. So on the subject, I said, we are not strippers. We're Pizza Girls. And that he ran with it.
Oh, he did.
And, oh boy, did he run with it. And it was very, very funny and clever what he did with it. And so many people saw it and it was funny. It was cool to be on it.
Yeah, he was like, this is the place you go for pizza, really good pizza. He's just. So I will say, whoever you need to go watch the clip because the clip is really cool. And we
got a plaque.
Oh, then he sent us a plaque.
Nice.
Oh wow!
Oh wow, that's cool. That's awesome. Well, that's cool. And that's a nice pickup, especially after the couple of years y'all have had. You know, it's been a tough one for you. And
that kind of made us feel good during the downtimes of COVID and closing our other shop, which is where you came to visit us.
I came to visit that shop. It was more like just a slice, you know. It was like, have you had like 2 tables, 3 tables or something like that? Whatever, I can't remember. But so it was a smaller spot, but from what I gather of your new spot, it's much bigger.
Yes. It's a full service restaurant with servers and
big patio
pastas, and I mean, we do the whole thing. But in our original spot, it was mostly slices and
wings and salads.
More like a New York
grab and go kind of a.
Which didn't,
you know,
which
too
doesn't
drunk
do well
to drive home, stop by for a slice of pizza. 4 a.m.
Yeah, exactly.
So when you're expanding your menu, going from that one location to the other, like what all did you take in? Like, hey, you know, we're going to bring in pastas, we're going to bring in this, that. So what was the process like for you doing that?
Well, we wanted to offer dishes that we like to eat ourselves, and we pride ourselves on not having a microwave, no chef mic at Pizza Girls. So everything that we make is made to order, in a pan, you know, sauteed chicken. We do veal franchise. We have shrimp, clams, mussels, everything that is made to order. The Alfredo, the scampi. So we pride ourselves on super fresh. You know, people say, why don't you sell lasagna? Well, then you'd make a sheet pan and have to cut it and cool it and reheat it. And we're about everything just fresh, made to order. So that's a little different.
A little outside of it. I gotcha. And so you've got the full service. Have you always had the patio, or did the patio come in a little later?
In the place we're at now?
Yes, in the place you're at now.
Oh yeah, we've always had the outside patio.
Yeah. I imagine it's ramped up quite a bit in the last year or so, 2 years maybe.
Yeah, everybody wants to sit outside.
Yeah.
Awesome. And especially since, I mean, people, that fills up first. Like people want to, they feel more comfortable sitting outside. But as we get further into this, you know, more and more people are feeling more comfortable sitting inside.
Yeah, and it seems like Florida adapted to that a little more than other places. You know, we're just getting to that point here where everybody's like, all right, let's go out, let's
let's go into the world again.
let's join the world again.
Well, part of being in Florida, the beauty of being in Florida is it's not going to snow. Even on the coldest day, you could still sit outside with a light jacket on or a sweatshirt, and you know, the weather's great all year round.
Absolutely. So when you had to close your original shop, which was open from 1996? Is that correct? Yeah. Wow. Y'all are veterans. I love it. You know, that was kind of a victim of the pandemic, the original location. Yeah. And then with the when you had to transition to the new location, you know, because I know that's a hard decision to try to close one, but your other spot, your Palm Beach Garden spot, is such a much bigger spot and full service and things. How did you kind of like let your customers, you know, shift to the new location, and did they shift, and like how was that process?
Well, we opened the Palm Beach Gardens 5 years ago.
Okay.
And we closed Clematis, West Palm Beach, a year and a half ago. So we did have a couple of years where we had both locations open at the same time. And a lot of people that would come downtown for festivals or the late night events, they all knew that we had moved a little north and opened a second location. And a lot of them, like ourselves, we have grown up, gotten married, now have families. So they've moved to the Palm Beach Gardens area.
Oh, nice.
And the younger ones are downtown still partying. But, you know, so we have a lot of the same customers that actually live up here.
You guys all everybody grew up together, right? So
Yeah.
that's nice.
It's more like the suburbs.
Yeah. Okay. I got you. And then, when you looked at closing that original, what really went into play with that decision? And, obviously it was the right decision for you guys to move forward, but what went into play on closing that?
Well, we were in the heart of downtown, so a lot of events went there. So the events were canceled.
Yeah.
And so we depended on that.
Yeah.
The bars were closed. So we were open till 4:00 in the morning. We depended on the bars.
Yeah.
Businesses were closed. The offices were closed. So we didn't have lunchtime business. Everything changed.
Yeah.
Everything
Absolutely.
changed. And so business downtown pretty much halted.
Yeah. All downtowns. Yeah. That's the biggest thing I've heard for sure.
Ours
it was dead down there. And it took
still
away
hasn't recovered.
The biggest part, we did a lot of lunch catering to the offices.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just people coming in for a slice, it was the lunch catering.
Yeah.
And that came to a halt. So it was really just one or two stragglers walking around.
Yeah.
Nobody was going out. Everybody was afraid to go outside that first year.
Yeah, because you guys relied on a lot of foot traffic, and there was no foot traffic to be.
Yeah, it was gone.
Absolutely.
Plus, the downtown had just done a revitalization, 8 months worth of road work and sidewalk expansion. So
that hit hard.
That took a big toll. We lost from May till the end of December, and we reopened with a bang on January, February, and then March.
Yeah,
the pandemic hit. Or February? No, March. Yeah. So it was. So we really lost that cushion of the season before.
Yeah.
So we just decided that after 26 years downtown, it was time to move on.
Yeah.
And we were thankful that we had another location already up and running, which being in a residential area
has its benefits.
And being in a shopping center, there was parking, and there were people could come and pick up, and we had the curbside, and we did have the experience of turning our business. We had to flip the chairs. No one was allowed inside, and we turned it into a complete takeout, and we were used to that, pizza takeout. So we were fortunate in the beginning.
We still are doing so much takeout still.
Yeah, yeah. Even now you're taking because now it's just part of everybody's weekly lives. I mean, we all order weekly pizza takeout. It's just what we do, Some of us.
A lot of restaurants that are not like used to doing takeout, had to pivot to doing takeout. And it's harder for them.
Yeah.
Because they're not, like the pizzerias, they're used to doing it. Chinese restaurants, they're used to doing it. They have systems in place. So.
Yeah. Now with with the Palm Beach Gardens location, do you, what is the breakdown like with, where does the business come from? Is it lunch? Is it dinner? I imagine it's probably all dinner, but do you still have a lunch business there?
We do. We have a lunch business, and it is picking up. We still have people are dining in also for dinner. But I would say it used to be 30% takeout, 70% in-house, and it sort of flipped.
Yeah. Yeah, even now, because everybody's just kind of used to it.
70% takeout, and we're using a lot of the delivery services.
Okay, you are using delivery. Okay.
I was going to ask that, and how are you guys doing on staffing? I mean, this year's been really tough for staffing.
They both smile like,
and I love to ask around, the whole U.S., to kind of get a basis on that. So how is it in your area right now?
We are the pizza cooks again.
Oh
no.
You're looking at the original pizza girls.
Full circle.
Pizza girls. Flipping pizzas, working the ovens, making the pizzas, open to close. And so we're back to that. So it's very, very difficult to find employees right now. And I hear that in every industry, not just ours.
It's tough. It's tough all over the place, you know. Do you feel like, you know, as you look at it, do you feel like it's going to let up anytime soon, or do you feel like that this is the way we're going into the rest of 2022? Like, what's your sense on it?
I don't.
I hope not.
I hope not.
We don't know, because it's like we have no answers.
Yeah, I have no idea what to expect.
We hear that a lot.
This would last this long.
Exactly.
Right. 2 years this month, right? You know, it's
and now, and now everything that's going on with Ukraine and Russia, we don't know what to expect. What's going to happen with the gas prices, or the you know,
supply chains?
Food purveyors going to, you know, increase the cost more, and what's going to happen with the delivery services, and we just don't know what to expect. We're just doing day by day.
It's cliche to say one day at a time, but it is really one day at a time right now.
It really is. Have you guys been okay as far as supplies go? Have you been okay as far as your supply chain? You're not having any issues with any supplies now?
Well, we're planning ahead. We're stocking up, you know, making sure that the things that we're struggling with getting, we're making sure that we have supplies ahead of, you know, a little bit of a stock, you know.
Keep some extra pizza boxes in the garage.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, make sure we order 4 cases if we only need 2, because you might not get some sausage next week. But it's like 1 week it's squid, 1 week it's sausage, 1 week it was wings. I mean, it's paper goods. Sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
The dog.
We all know we have those demanding dogs ourselves.
So I noticed you have a couple of different styles. I mean, how many styles of pizza do you have right now? I saw your Sicilian the other day on Instagram, and man, it looks like a trip worth of Florida just to eat that thing. It looks amazing.
Mouth watering right there.
Yeah. So if you look at Pizza Girls on Instagram and check out their Sicilian. It's beautiful. It's a work of art. So how many pizza styles are you guys serving right now?
Well, we have the New Yorker, we have Sicilian, we have cauliflower.
Some people like we take pride in our dough and our crust. People say, "Oh, I usually don't eat crust, but I love your pizza. It's so different," and they really, really love it. But then we have some customers that say, "I want it really, really thin," so we just stretch it extra large and cut off the good part. So, but it's basically New York style Sicilian.
It's like customers think pizza, they like to order pizza like it's steak now.
Yeah.
Like they want it well done, they want it rare. It's weird.
Cook it light, don't cut it, because I'm taking it home and finishing it on my pizza stone. They want it burnt, they don't want it burnt. I'm going to bring in my own toppings.
Yeah.
Can you put them on?
How about bringing my own basil?
You guys oblige that? Because I know operators that are like, no, we're just, this is how you're going to get it. So you do like customized.
Okay, so somebody wanted that, and I guess he thought that we would charge him a very minimal charge for using our pizza dough, and then he brought his own cheeses and pear and wanted us to cut everything. So we had to prep the cheese, prep the pears, and we charged him for a gourmet pizza. And at first he said, "Why are you charging me so much?"
Because I just did the prep.
It was more work in making your pizza than the ones that we already have.
And we were busy, and we had to do it
on a Friday night.
Oh no, you did it on a Friday? Oh, that's bad.
New Yorkers, all right? That's what they want, New Yorkers. So I'm a New Yorker. Okay, we can oblige. So after we spoke to the guy, he was fine with it, and we talked about putting Nutella on a pizza, and we ended up making them a s'mores dessert pizza to go. Nice. So it worked out great.
You guys are nicer than I would be. I don't know if I could have, on a Friday night, if that guy come in, I don't know if that would have happened.
They called ahead of time and asked.
Oh, good. Because I think they would have gotten the meanest eye roll that you
can imagine walking in with these ingredients. Say, here, do this. Oh,
maybe that's another angle for maybe a side business, or, if you ever can get like the staffing built up, you can do like, hey, come make your own pizza. We'll make it for you, but you bring us your ingredients.
That's a great money saver.
Right. It may get to the point where we have to do that now.
No joke. Well, since you guys have been in the business for a long time, y'all are like just the pros. So the one thing I'll ask you, what I ask a lot of people that have been in this industry for a long time is, what's the biggest piece of advice you have for the people, getting into it, or young operators, or people that have maybe even, had businesses for a while, but they've kind of just haven't looked at their business in a while. What advice do you have for them? Run. No,
I think keep a positive attitude.
Absolutely.
You have to keep a positive attitude. Always try to find the good in any situation.
Yeah.
Look at your menu often. See what's working, what's not working. Try to have your employees do the best that they can. And just really pay attention to what's going on with the customers. Take complaints seriously.
Well, don't take a look at the reviews. Don't take them personally, but take some of the criticism and take it as constructive criticism, and try to learn from certain things that they're saying, and improve by them.
Yeah.
Not get just defensive, like some people just get defensive. So and don't take all that in. So I mean, there's definitely some good criticism in some of those for sure.
Yeah. And as seasoned operators, kind of what are you looking to as the pizza industry grows and expand? Like what are you looking forward to as we continue on this crazy journey called pizza?
Retiring.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Have you already kind of put those things into motion? Like, are you already thinking about that? Do you have a plan in place already for that?
Well, we do have a plan. We had a plan when we signed our 5-year lease on Clematis Street, which we only kept for a year.
Ouch.
That was part of our retirement plan. So it sort of put a wedge in things. So everything has changed, but we've been doing it almost 30 years, and we're getting up there in age. It takes a toll on you. It's a lot of work. You have to really be committed. Advice for newbies, you are going to eat, breathe, and live this business, and you have to be willing to give up certain parts of your life. But you have to make sure that you keep a little bit of time for yourself, for sanity. Even like in days like now, when it's hard to have staffing, and you really have to make time for yourself. So we've changed our hours. We close 1.5 days now, just to take some time off.
That's been during the pandemic.
Yeah, just during the pandemic.
And we're enjoying it.
Yeah, getting a day off. Yeah,
and you plan on keeping that around, as you go forward, the 1 day, a day and a half off, or
for now.
Yeah,
might as well.
Nice. Yeah,
treat yourself.
Yeah. Now I know you guys are swamped. Will we won't see you at Expo though, because you all are in your big heavy season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We won't be joining you this year, unfortunately, because we love coming to Vegas.
Yeah, we love it.
Expo.
Yeah. Well, we'll catch you around next time. Maybe in the fall, we'll catch you in Atlantic City. You can go back up east. So
we've been there too.
Right.
That's awesome.
Good deal.
Well, we thank you so much for joining us today and just giving us a little insight into your business and what's happening, because we love to hear it, and we'll just keep watching you guys and see what happens.
Well, thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Great seeing you again.
Good to see you.
Seeing you guys.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a slice day.
Yes, excellent. Absolutely. Will do.
Cream cheesy humor.
Okay, one more. What's another one? You got another one in there?
We're making a lot of dough. Pizza out.
Yes.
Pizza out.
I love it. All right.
See you guys
later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.